I grew up in the era of Dan Rather, Tom Brokaw, and Peter Jennings. But my parents and my grandparents grew up in the era of Walter Cronkite. And I'm guessing most of you are too young for Walter Cronkite, if that's correct. But everyone would go, if they wanted to know what was going on, they trusted, I think his name was Uncle Walter, to tell us what was the news, what was the truth. And as we know, there is no voice of truth, if there ever was one really in the news, but there is certainly not one now. If you want to know what's going on, where do you go? I just heard about not just, but over the last week, you hear these snippets about these drones. Everyone's trying to figure out what they are. Where do you go? Who do you go to tell you what they are? We all go to different places. We all go to so many different fragments to find the truth. Can you trust it? I don't know. I have no idea. Where do we go for the truth? Truth has always been under attack. We go, truthfully, to where we want to hear. Truth for us is subjective. It's what we want. It's what aligns with what we think. And it's the same with the authorities in the gospel today. They ask Jesus where he gets the authority to speak the way he does, because they don't like what he's saying. So they want to attack whatever authority he comes up with. He's speaking the truth, but they don't like it, so they want to attack the authority. But they don't have the guts to own up in front of Jesus. But what about us? We said in the responsorial psalm, "Teach me your ways, O Lord." Do we mean that? We know that he is the truth, that he is the only truth, the way, the truth, and the life. And yet we say, "Teach me your ways, O Lord." Do we really mean that? Or we want, "God, let me teach you my ways, because I think that's a better way." We live, especially now, in a world where truth is under attack because we don't know what to believe. Brothers and sisters, we come here for the bedrock of truth, the only truth in which every other truth comes from. And so you can count on the words of our Savior. You can count on his eternal truth because it is eternal. It is the only thing anchored in eternity. Everything else is anchored in this world, and everything else will fall apart. By what authority does Jesus preach? The authority of God, the eternal authority, one that will never go away. And so we cling to that and that truth alone. And anything else that falls short of that will fall short of heaven. And so we cling to him, our Savior and Lord. Praise be Jesus Christ, King of the universe.